I bet you didn't know there's a place where pigs actually fly. Welcome to When Pigs Fly by Johnny Ringer. Have you ever seen a pig? A big, round, oinky pig? Of course you have. They roll in mud. They eat yummy slops. But have you ever in your wildest dreams seen a pig fly? No? Well, I am here to tell you about a place where they do. It is a most peculiar, topsy-turvy, higgledy-piggledy world. A place so strange you might think you are dreaming, but it is real, I tell you. In this land, pigs don't just walk. Oh no, they soar, they zoom, they flap. These are not just any old farm pigs, mind you. These pigs are special. They have wings. Yes, proper feathery wings. Soft and white, like angel wings they are. Can you imagine a plump pink pig with delicate wings sprouting from its back? They flutter them gently, then with a whoosh they lift off the ground. Up they go, leaving muddy puddles far below. They twist and turn in the air. They look quite happy, these winged wonders. It is a sight that would make your eyes pop. This extraordinary land is not like our world at all. The grass might be blue, the trees might sing songs, and the rivers, well, we shall get to those soon. It is a place of magic and mischief, a place where the rules of normal are thrown out the window like an old smelly sock. The pigs there are quite used to it, of course. They think it is perfectly ordinary to greet the morning sun from high above the clouds. What a life for a pig, eh? It's a bit bonkers, this place, but also quite marvellous. You might see a piglet no bigger than a teapot, learning to fly for the very first time, wobbling a bit, then catching the wind. Its little curly tail wags with delight. Sometimes they even play piggy in the middle with a fluffy cloud. Oh, the giggles you would hear. It's a world full of surprise where the silliest things can happen. And often they do. Every day is an adventure for these flying porkers. The sky in this magical land is a show all by itself. It is rarely a plain, boring blue. Oh no, that would be far too simple. Sometimes it is a fiery orange, like a giant satsuma. Other times it is a deep glowing red, as if a dragon has just breathed across it. And at night, the stars are as big as dinner plates. Imagine looking up at that. It makes the flying pigs look like tiny, sparkling specks against a huge painted canvas. A truly magnificent sight for any pair of eyes. And floating in this colourful sky are little glowing embers. Tiny specks of warm light drift here and there. They look like fireflies, but they are made of pure warmth. They dance in the air currents, swirling around the flying pigs. Do they burn the pigs? Not a bit. The pigs just wiggle their snouts and fly right through them. Perhaps the embers tickle a little. It's like flying through a cloud of gentle, warm sparks. A very cozy feeling, I should think, especially on a breezy day. But here is the truly astonishing part. The weather here is quite topsy-turvy. You might feel a warm breeze on your face. And then, can you believe it, you might see snowballs. Yes, actual snowballs spinning through the hot air. How can this be? Well, in a land of flying pigs, anything is possible, isn't it? These are not ordinary snowballs that melt in a jiffy. They are special, magical snowballs made of the iciest ice you can imagine. They stay perfectly frozen. These magical snowballs get caught in the wind. They spin and twirl faster and faster. Sometimes they form little frozen tornadoes, a swirling column of white, frosty snowballs, dancing in the warm, glowing sky. It is a beautiful, bewildering ballet. The pigs oink with delight as they fly around these chilly twisters. They zoom past, their wings brushing against the cold air. It's a frosty frolic in a fiery world, a most unusual and splendid weather report indeed. Now let me tell you about the rivers in this peculiar land. They are not filled with cool, clear water. Oh no, that would be far too ordinary for our flying pigs. These rivers are made of lava, bright, bubbling, molten lava, red and orange and yellow. It flows like thick, fiery treacle. It gurgles and pops. It is hotter than 1,000 bakers' ovens all blazing at once. Great canyons are carved by these sizzling streams with steep, dark cliffs on either side. A truly dangerous place to take a dip, but our brave winged pigs are not afraid, not them. They soar high above these rivers of fire. They swoop and they glide, their angel wings catching the hot air rising from below. They look down at the glowing lava, their little piggy eyes wide with wonder. It must be quite a thrill, dipping a wing just a little, feeling the intense heat, then soaring up again into the cooler sky. They are like daring acrobats performing a breathtaking show with no safety net below. Sometimes everything seems to happen in slow motion. Imagine watching one of these pigs. Its wings beat gently up and down. It hangs in the air just for a moment above the fiery glow. The light from the lava makes its pink skin shine. It turns its head, looking around with a calm, curious expression. It is a moment of pure, slow-motion wonder, as if time itself has decided to take a little nap just to let you admire the beautiful, brave pig. The world below is a mix of danger and dazzling beauty. The red lava glows with an inner light. The black, rocky cliffs steam where the heat touches them. It is a scary, pretty sight all at the same time, like a dream you might have after eating too much cheese before bedtime. The pigs navigate this dramatic landscape with skill and grace. They know every twist and turn of the lava canyons. They are the kings and queens of this fiery, fantastic sky. What brave little porkers they are. Now remember those magical snowballs we talked about? The ones that spin in frozen tornadoes? Let's follow one little snowball, shall we? It is a perfectly round, perfectly frozen little hero. It gets whisked up into a swirling dance with hundreds of its frosty friends. Round and round it goes, seeing the world from high up. It sees the flying pigs with their angel wings. It sees the glowing embers in the fiery sky. What an adventure for a little ball of ice. This plucky snowball travels through the hot air, the air that makes the lava bubble and steam. But does our little snowball melt? Does it turn into a puddle? Not a chance. It's far too special for that. It holds its frosty shape, cool and collected. It zips past a pig's ear, making the piglet squeal with surprise. It dodges a floating ember, a tiny chilly comet in a world of warmth. It is a tiny, brave explorer on a grand, impossible journey. And then, after its whirling, twirling dance, our little snowball begins to fall. Down, down, down it drifts, out of its frozen tornado. Where will it land? On a soft cloud, on a pig's back? No! It lands plop right onto a burning hot stone near the edge of a lava river, a stone so hot it would sizzle a sausage in seconds. But our amazing snowball just sits there, cool, calm, unharmed, a tiny white speck of winter in a land of fire, a little miracle, plain and simple. And that, my dears, is the magic of this world. Even the smallest things, like a little snowball, can survive against all odds. They can do things that seem utterly impossible. So, if you ever think something is too hard or too scary, remember the flying pigs, remember the snowball on the hot stone. Believe in the impossible, dream big, even if your dreams have wings and oink. For in a world of wonder, anything, absolutely anything, can happen. And isn't that a marvelous thought, right? If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more magical journeys.